I'm here for another reading for you today. As always, it is general and timeless. It's not personal, but if you would like a one-on-one personal session, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour with me, a personal reading or an Akashic record session, check out the box below. It has my website, 144bluerosetemple.com. It also has my email. Thank you for all of your love. Thank you for all of your support. If my energy and my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can know when the next reading does come out. Now we do have Life Force and Brave Spirit that just came out. Just a reminder that in less than 2 days, we start the Sacred Tarot course. So if you would like to learn how to read tarot for yourself or for others, email me or check out the website to sign up. And we do have the Goddess Rising Temple on November 30th for 14 weeks for those who are looking to both initiate, activate, and really transform their life in the 7 temples of the goddess. So feel free to also email me about that. I hope that you're all doing well. And I send you so much love, Divine Mother and Father. What do we have for Pisces? Balance. Cowrie shells can mean something to you because I saw the same bracelet earlier today. You have end of a cycle, new beginnings, safe space, okay? And as soon as I say that, I get a message. So confirmation, I'm getting it's more of like timelines, like old timelines that are really clearing out and these new timelines that are really already here and you're starting to see them materialized and manifested. You have balance, the moon and the sun. Okay. You have safe space. And you have new beginnings. Let's see what this is for you, Pisces. So you could be like reading cowrie shells. Maybe you even have like some jewelry or it's in your hair. Because I'm seeing like even stuff like in your hair, especially if you have braids. I'm going to get one more card. Dawn Watcher, caretaker, guardian, support. For some of you also, your ancestors just support you so much. You have introversion, seeker, and self-knowledge. I'm seeing a lot of the Hermit card as well. You could have been in Hermit mode. I want to see what this is though, because you have balance and you have Dawn Watcher, caretaker, guardian, and support. And I see this too as like you receiving your manifestations or seeing them materialized. I mean, in general, it's your energy, right? Because I see safe space and I see this more of like an energy it is that you're embodying, Pisces, okay? And then that's when these new beginnings come in for you. All right, Divine Mother and Father, why do we have new beginnings, balance, safe space, and Dawn Watcher for Pisces? 6 of Wands, okay? And Ace of Cups. Your cup overflows and you do have a win over here. Let's see what this is. Why the 6 of Wands for Pisces? After, right? A 10 of Swords energy. You have the 6 of Pentacles. You're receiving something. Let's clarify each one. Why the 6 of Wands? Why the Wisdom? Why the 10 of Swords? And that's your energy, Pisces, over here. King of Cups. You've been through, I feel like this is actually Pisces in 333 as soon as I say this. Successfully, right? And successfully. I see you getting on the other side of an initiation here because you have the Hierophant and you have 10 of Swords. You have 9 of Pentacles. You have Wisdom. All right. Why the tradition with 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups? This is you by yourself. Introversion, seeker, and self-knowledge, okay? 7 of Pentacles. Can you clarify what I'm seeing in my head? Tradition, 10 of Swords, and 9 of Cups. Can you clarify the tradition, 10 of Swords, and 9 of Cups? What is this 8 of Wands? What is this 8 of Wands? You have the 2 of Wands over here. And what is this 6 of Wands? All right, Pisces. There's another person here, though. This could actually be the person who's watching you. You do have Page of Swords as that person comes out. You have a fire sign that could be watching you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. A lot of fire, though, too. What is this tradition energy? The Sun card. All right, Pisces. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse and balance. You're coming to a balance when it comes to a lot of your emotions after something ended over here. This was an initiation for you. Something ended, and it could have been a connection with a person, okay, that made you very happy. Like, this made you very happy. But once it ended, it left you in this Ten of Swords and you were by yourself, okay? You went into that hermit mode. You do have a Five of Cups over here, so it feels like this sent you into some sort of initiation, okay? You could have shared finances with this person, because once you walked away, it's like a lot of other things in your life too ended. The ending between you and this person was the ending of your old life. That's why you have balance there. The reason why this connection, I don't see lovers, but I do see contracts or, soul contracts of some kind, you know, or it could be like marriage and things like that. The reason why I ended with this person that you shared money with and things like that is because you weren't learning the lesson. This channel message is now really coming through. You had a whole life with this person or shared a lot with this person, which led you both to be codependent on one another. The reason why it ended, it's not, I do feel like things happened in your connection, but truly the soul contract reason as to why this ended is because you both had a great life together, but you became too codependent on one another. And that's the thing, is like, God is selfish, okay? You know, we talk about like sacred union and the wife of God, right? You know, or like say like the king, right? Or like a god to a goddess. When you're truly in sacred union, like, you know, you could tell someone that like, oh yeah, you're my queen, you're my king, you're my god, or you're my goddess. You put the divine first. You put God first. And so what happened here was there actually was love here, and you both did make each other happy, but you both became too codependent on one another, and God was not as present here. I'm gonna blow my nose, hold on. And so when it came to this person, you had to be alone, which sent you actually into a dark night of the soul and a little bit of a depression. You had to rebuild your life, Nine of Wands. You had to go through certain lessons that you were actually meant to go through with them, but you became too codependent, didn't go through certain lessons. And that's the thing, it's like, I was talking about this yesterday with a soul, I forgot who I was speaking to, so brother or sister, I forgot who it was actually, but we were talking about how, like, we think that we're fully in control. Yes, you have free will. You do. Oh, now I remember. You do have free will. Of course you do. But, you know what's funny is I'm hearing the song, my life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you. By William McDowell. And I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away so you can use me. And so I'm seeing that you were with someone, right? But God was not the center of the connection. Or maybe at one point it was, but then you guys just both got wrapped up in each other. We're here to learn We're here to learn certain lessons. We're here to progress as a soul. We're here returning with a name and a body and all these different things, but our soul is very eternal. And we are truly here to progress as a soul. And so in this connection, Pisces, or this dynamic, right, where you're sharing finances or things, it worked out. You actually both were very abundant. It was great, but there was an absence of God. There was an absence of truly learning lessons as a soul, of truly growing one another. Like, you both became just too comfortable. And it's a little bit of the song by Katy Perry, I'm Wide Awake, where it's like, boom, all of a sudden the connection between you both, the marriage, the whatever it is, ended. And now you're wide awake. Falling from a cloud nine, crashing through. That's what I'm hearing. I'm letting go tonight. This led you into a big spiritual awakening, okay? This was a parallel timeline, and this parallel timeline has collapsed and is collapsing. And you are going to learn the lessons. But this is why it happened, because it actually doesn't feel like it was necessarily something very bad, right? It does feel like no matter what, if you guys didn't break up or didn't end things, whatever dynamic this was, God was going to send a 10 of swords that way, because you both as people, as souls, could grow more. 144. You both could grow more. And so sometimes, right, it won't work out with a person because, well, you could have grown more. And they could have a lot of materials, a lot of this, a lot of that. They could have a lot of worldly things. But at the end of the day, like Pisces, it feels like here, like, I mean, if you're on this path, you're going to be growing. You're going to rise in love. You're going to rise in wisdom. And so even if things in the material world, it seemed fine, that's actually not your highest potential. It's beyond material things. And it feels like for you guys, things really worked out in this dynamic, but it's more than just material things. And you learned the lesson through this. And so you guys had a great life together. You figured out things to work out. You were actually very abundant, but you weren't learning the lessons. 1144, so it ended. You felt like your happiness ended and you're going through a dark night of the soul. All right, let's see what this is. Why the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Wands? 10 of Cups, but keep going because that's coming in for you. Look at that. You do have 5 of Wands, okay? But you have the 10 of Cups. So that love, the happy home and family, all of that is yours. It's yours. 12-12, okay? Own it. It's yours. It just maybe wasn't with that person. And so it's just going, it's shedding the death and rebirth. It's shedding the skin. It's going through the death and the rebirth process. But for some of you Pisces, I think that this is a reading of just answering, like, why did it end? It doesn't make sense, or this or that. Like, how did things change or turn sour so quickly? Because you both weren't learning lessons with one another. And you were too codependent on one another. And that was actually replacing the role it is that God wanted to play in both of your lives. God wanted to still transform you both. But it feels like you both became codependent on one another. Why the 10 of Cups? It's yours, Pisces, okay? It's yours. Why the 10 of Cups with the Ace of Cups? New beginnings. And we had new beginnings to start the reading. We're going to end it off with new beginnings over here from another deck. It's yours. Own it, Pisces. 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands. This is marriage. This is marriage, okay? For some of you, you walked away from marriages and shared assets from people of years, friends of years, people that you were married for years or loved each other for years. And I keep hearing the song Wide Awake by Katy Perry. Sometimes God removes someone from your life to wake you up. 144. And you could wonder, like, why? But why? Why, God? Why? Why did you take this person out? Or this or that? Or why is this happening? Why did they do this to me? Sometimes it's like God is like, because I want you to focus on me. And you weren't looking at me. You know, it's that kind of energy. Which is really you focusing on yourself. Balance. Oof, that is the lesson here. Can you fall in love without losing yourself? 1433 as I say that. Can you have a partnership? Because we talk about sacred union, but can you receive the sacred union? 144, but still remain an individual under God. 444. Can you receive sacred divine union and partnership without losing yourself and remaining focused on your life purpose and mission? because you're not doing the life purpose and mission of like, oh, I'm on the twin flame journey. Let me do all this work so I could get my twin flame, and then forget about what I was even doing. Your twin flame journey is your journey. It is you materializing and calling in that dream life, calling in your higher timeline, reuniting and merging in union with your shadow self, with your higher self, your lower self, and merging that all into union for yourself. And you, on the twin flame journey, right? There will be someone else. There will be. But you didn't do all that work just to receive someone. Now you have a partner in sacred crime, Bonnie and Clyde, to bridge new earth with, to create with, to rise in higher love with, to heal with. But you yourself still have a sacred purpose. And what happened in this connection was you forgot about that. So now let's remember. All right? Because that's why also I believe that this message is coming out. Sacred union is coming in for you, and it's some sort of message from the divine that's like, hey, you deserve love. This is why it didn't work out in the past. Pisces, this is sacred union. I want to just take a picture of just these cards. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups with the 4 of Wands. This is marriage. This is a power couple. This is a divine union and partnership. And in divine union and partnership, there is also balance. This is a beautiful reading, Pisces. For some of you, you really, really, really do have someone without of you coming in as a partner in sacred crime, right? Sacred co-creation, Bonnie and Clyde, to co-create a beautiful life. But don't you forget about the beautiful life that you were co-creating for yourself. Don't give up your entire self to merge into just someone else's life. And I do feel like let's grab those twin flame messages. I do feel like when it comes to your twin flame journey, perhaps your twin flame is healing the same thing. You know, why the 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the 4 of Wands for Pisces? Creative expression. Oh, there we go. A lot of masculine energy. You're healing your inner child right now, and that could also be, you know, part of the codependency in this connection. Ooh, receive the gift, Holy Grail. Okay, Ace of Cups. This is coming in for you. Nurture your inner child, practice self-love, okay? It does feel like this person loved you and you loved them, but it does feel like at some point you forgot about your own work and maintaining that inner union within yourself, okay? You have creative expression, divine masculine king, and high priest, personal empowerment. So a lot of masculine energy. And it feels like you're healing this thing and calling back your power as you wait for this new union to come in. Okay, so you are going through or have been through some sort of dark night of the soul. You have stand your ground, kindness and nurturing, believe in yourself. All right, setting boundaries. And I feel like it's a balance. There's definitely a big theme in this reading, Pisces, about balance, of the balance when it comes to this union. The balance when it comes to this union, this inner balance, it's a lot of union energy here, but it feels like just beyond romance. Even when it comes to setting the boundaries of being kind, it's the balance, okay? You do have pure, joyful friendships and loving help, okay? So you're going to be receiving pure connections that are going to help you grow. And by pure, I mean like divine soulmate connections that, you know, you'll be able to grow with. And not that it's not going, like they may not be perfect, right? But you're meant to more grow and build with these connections that are coming in rather than learning. I want to retrace my steps, not rather than learning, but getting yourself into a bunch of karmic lessons, because you're going to learn with this person too. Beginning, initiate, origin, the leap, ecstasy, bliss, and belief, okay? I do feel like you're going through initiation. That's exactly what I had said in the beginning of this, okay? Initiate, beginning, and origin. An initiation, right? What is initiation? Initiation is beginning. There was something that happened in your life that initiated some sort of spiritual awakening and complete shift in perspective of how you view life and yourself, which leads you on this journey of the dark night of the soul, of you really retracing, recalling, reclaiming all of your steps, all of your energy, and bringing that into the light. Okay, that is I'm hearing like Ishtar or Inanna. I'm getting the 7 gates. All right, something happened, and it feels like this was the catalyst, right, to you going into the dark night of the soul, going through those 7 gates, okay, and rising up and learning those lessons. You were meant to go through that. So now fly high and jump into this new timeline, because it's here for you. You have ecstasy, bliss, and belief, okay? Believe that you are worthy, because I do see a big timeline shift coming in for you. And it just feels like a lot of the old timeline has been, I'm almost seeing like particles like drifting away. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that this resonates. I send you so much love and so many blessings.